Have you ever wondered how ancient ideas echo through time to shape our modern world? Let's travel back to where it all began. Mesopotamia, the cradle of civilization nestled in the heart of the modern Middle East. This ancient land was a hotbed of innovation that still impacts us today. Imagine the world without the wheel, initially crafted from solid wood. This remarkable invention not only revolutionized transportation but also mechanization across the globe. Then, there's the birth of writing, cuneiform pressed into clay tablets allowing ideas, contracts, and epic tales like that of Gilgamesh to be recorded and remembered, laying the foundation for laws, literature, and complex societies. And consider time, not the relentless ticking of the clock as we know it, but the division of hours into 60 minutes. This concept, developed under the twinkling stars of Mesopotamia, is a cornerstone in the edifice of modern timekeeping. From the wheel to writing, early Middle Eastern civilizations set the stage for a journey of continuous innovation. Imagine a world where scholars from diverse backgrounds gather to push the boundaries of knowledge. Welcome to the Islamic Golden Age, a period stretching from the 8th to the 14th century, during which the Middle East became a vibrant epicenter of scientific, mathematical, and cultural advancements. In the bustling streets of Baghdad under the Abbasid Caliphate, the House of Wisdom stood as a beacon of intellectual pursuit. Here, scholars translated vast amounts of knowledge from Greek, Persian, and Indian sources into Arabic, preserving and enhancing the wisdom of past civilizations. This era was marked by profound contributions to various fields, including mathematics, astronomy, medicine, and philosophy. One of the era's most notable figures was Al-Khwarizmi, a scholar whose works in mathematics laid the groundwork for what we now call algebra. His introduction of algorithms has not only shaped mathematical studies but also laid the essential groundwork for the development of modern computing. Imagine the very concept of algorithm that powers today's digital world originated over 1,000 years ago in the Middle East. The influence of these advancements was not confined to the Islamic world. Through trade and the travels of scholars, these innovations spread to Europe, igniting the Renaissance and profoundly impacting the course of Western civilization. The astrolabe, improved by Islamic astronomers, navigated explorers to new lands. The medical texts of Avicenna, another luminary of this age, were studied in the universities of Europe for centuries. This golden age not only enriched its own era, but also laid foundational stones for modern Western science and technology. What happens when the quest for knowledge meets the ambitions of empires? As we delve into the history of the Middle East, we see a tapestry woven with the rise and fall of mighty empires, each leaving an indelible mark on the region's cultural and scientific landscapes. Among the most prominent were the Ottoman and Persian empires, colossal powers whose influence extended far beyond their imperial borders. The Ottoman Empire at its zenith was a beacon of multiculturalism, bringing together diverse peoples under a single imperial banner. This amalgamation of cultures fostered a unique environment where scientific and cultural exchanges flourished. Libraries and universities thrived, and the Ottomans' architectural splendor spoke of a society deeply invested in the pursuit of knowledge and artistic expression. Parallel to this, the Persian Empire, renowned for its poetic excellence and philosophical pursuits, contributed significantly to the richness of the region's cultural heritage. Persian scholars and poets like Rumi and Hafez explored the depths of human emotion and the complexities of the universe, while scientists advanced the fields of medicine and astronomy. However, the ambitions of these empires often led to conflicts that reshaped the landscapes in which they thrived. The relentless pursuit of territorial expansion and control often disrupted the very cultural and scientific endeavors they sought to promote. As the sun began to set on these empires, the shadows of colonialism crept over the Middle East. The aftermath of World War I saw Western powers drawing arbitrary borders, slicing through the intertwined communities, and creating new nations under lines that paid little heed to the historical and cultural bonds that had been formed over centuries. This redrawing of the map planted the seeds for many of the modern conflicts that continue to affect the region today. Despite these upheavals, the spirit of inquiry and the exchange of ideas, so characteristic of the Middle East, endured. Through wars, revolutions, and the rise and fall of empires, the quest for knowledge continued to illuminate paths through the darkest times. As empires rose and fell, the flames of knowledge sometimes flickered, yet never fully extinguished. In the ashes of empires, new nations arise with old complexities. The 20th century was a period of dramatic transformation in the Middle East, a region where the demarcation of new borders often followed the tumult of war and the fall of empires. Post-World War I, the demise of the Ottoman Empire led to the arbitrary drawing of boundaries, creating states that housed diverse ethnic and religious groups under single political entities. This redrawing of the map set the stage for a series of complex political relationships and conflicts. One of the most enduring and internationally recognized conflicts is the Arab-Israeli conflict, which began in earnest with the establishment of Israel in 1948. The declaration of an Israeli state led to multiple wars with neighboring Arab countries, each conflict sowing seeds of further discord and shaping the geopolitical landscape of the region. Parallel to these political upheavals, the discovery and exploitation of vast oil reserves transformed the Middle East into an economically strategic and highly coveted area. Countries like Saudi Arabia, Iran, and Iraq found themselves at the heart of global energy politics, their oil wealth giving them new leverage on the international stage, but also making them focal points for conflicts, such as the Gulf Wars. These wars, driven by a combination of territorial disputes, political ideologies, and resource control, not only affected the nations involved, but also influenced global policies and perceptions towards the Middle East. The 20th century reshaped the Middle East amidst oil booms and conflicts, setting a complex stage for the future. Now, how is this historically rich region navigating the uncharted waters of the artificial intelligence revolution? In the heart of the Middle East, a revolution is underway, not with the clamor of conflict, but with the silent surge of silicon and software. Artificial intelligence, or AI, is becoming a pivotal force, shaping the future of nations known more for their ancient sands than their silicon chips. Saudi Arabia, for instance, is spearheading this transformation with its audacious Neom City project. Envisioned as a hub for innovation, Neom is not just a city but a mega project that integrates AI at every level to create a futuristic living space where technology assists in every aspect of life. From automated transport systems to AI-driven healthcare, Neom is set to be a beacon of what the future could look like when powered by artificial intelligence. Not to be outdone, the United Arab Emirates has laid out its AI strategy for 2031, aiming to position itself as a global leader in AI technology. This strategy includes integrating AI into government services and sectors, such as transportation and health, significantly enhancing efficiency and reducing operational costs. The UAE's vision is clear: to transform into a knowledge-based economy, minimizing its reliance on oil. Similarly, Qatar is investing heavily in AI, particularly in the realms of healthcare and urban planning. This tiny yet wealthy nation views AI as a tool to optimize everything from traffic systems to patient care in hospitals, ensuring a higher standard of living for its residents and setting a global standard in smart urban development. These initiatives are not just about adopting new technology, they are about a fundamental transformation. By embracing AI, these nations are shifting from economies primarily driven by oil to diversified, knowledge-based economies. This strategic pivot is not merely survival, but a proactive measure to play a significant role on the global stage. The Middle East, with its rich tapestry of history, is weaving new patterns into its social and economic fabric through AI. With ambitious AI projects, the Middle East is not just adapting to the new technological era, but is aiming to lead it. From ancient scrolls to AI algorithms, the Middle East journey is a testament to human ingenuity across ages. Tracing our steps back through time, the Middle East has always been a cradle of significant historical and cultural advancements. The ancient civilizations here gave the world some of its first written languages, monumental architecture, and intricate legal systems. These societies were not just about survival, they were about setting the foundations upon which much of human progress would be built. Moving forward into the Golden Age of Islam, this region became a beacon of knowledge and enlightenment. Scholars and scientists in the Middle East were pioneers in fields ranging from mathematics to medicine. The works of thinkers like Al-Khwarizmi and Ibn Sina not only pushed the boundaries of human knowledge then, but continue to influence countless disciplines today. The narrative, however, took a turbulent turn with the age of empires and modern conflicts. This era reshaped the geopolitical landscape of the Middle East, often with profound consequences for its people. Yet, even amidst strife, the enduring spirit of the Middle East remained unbroken, continually adapting and evolving under changing circumstances. In recent years, a new chapter has begun with the artificial intelligence revolution. The Middle East is now at the forefront of integrating AI into various sectors, from healthcare and education to finance and urban planning. This bold step towards technology does not discard the past but rather builds upon it, using lessons from history to guide future innovations. This unique position of the Middle East as a bridge between a rich historical past and a futuristic vision driven by AI is not just about technological advancement. It's about a deeper synthesis of where we have been and where we are going, a blending of old wisdom with new possibilities. The Middle East, a land where ancient history and cutting-edge technology are weaving a new tapestry for the future,